Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nico and I am a full-time nurse, and I'm trying to keep my business full-time. That's what it always has been on eBay. I've always made around equal to my nursing salary. It's getting harder and harder because nursing wages went up after COVID. There's a big shortage of us people who are willing to live that crazy life. And nurses are tapping out. They're getting older. They're, my mom's 76 and she still works as a nursing professor, and a lot of people are retiring. She loves working, so she's still there. So I have to go take my mom to the dentist out of town, which is great. I knew about this for months, and she has, many appointments coming up to do some things on her teeth. And so we're taking advantage of it. We're going to go shop, go have a day off, and I'm going to try to source because I really feel like I have a ton of things to do, ton of that jewelry to do, and some things my son has been giving me to do. He consigns to me, and he picks really good stuff. But as far as clothing, like on that week or two when I'm trapped here in Wyoming and the weather's coming, it could happen any week where I just can't leave town, then I want to have just hundreds and hundreds of items in stock. So I had a really busy nursing week last week. I worked about 60 hours. It wasn't intentional. This week itself, I only worked my 40 and life is good. So now I have till Monday night off. I do have to pull one night shift, but that's okay. I do the infection control program at our hospital, and at 3 in the morning, if everybody is well and everybody is taken care of, then once in a while I can get caught up on that. It sometimes happens, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, you have to take care of the people first, and then if you get anything extra done, that's great on top. So sales are good as far as amount per item. I've been shipping orders every single day. I've had some good orders. I just have been too rushed with a lot of stuff to make a video, and I feel bad about that. I love showing you guys what I'm selling. And then I do have a mini haul that I'm going to show you, so hang on to the end for that. There's some good stuff in there. And then I hope in the next 2 days, I'm going to stay with my mom, and then my son and I are going to shop all around in that area. I still have a $400 credit at the consignment store. I keep spending it down by about 80 or 100 because that's all the time I've had. And then I sell 80 or 100 because I'm taking another bag today to them. And I can take 25 items every week. Once in a while, they say, well, we have too much, you can't bring it. But for the most part, as a rule, they've always taken one bag a week. And I try to make that bag really good. And so normally, every time I go check my money, it's up by another 100. So my goal this weekend is to spend as much of that as I can on good items, and then you can take out $50 a day out of that. So what I'm going to do is I've tried to spend it at that place because that's what I like to do, because they have more clothing than anyone anywhere. Even that Front Range of Colorado, this store has more clothing than anyone, and it actually is pretty reasonably priced for resale. It's more like big city prices. It's more like $8 for a pair of pants, but if they're the right pants, who cares? If I can get 40 for a pair of $8 pants, I'm more than happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I already took $50 last week, and then I didn't even, find anything to spend it on at the Goodwill. So now I have $50, and then I'm going to take another 50 today or tomorrow. That'll give me 100 to go to some other stores with, and then bring down that credit that I have. I just want to spend that. I've worked hard to earn it. I've gone to the bins a lot this summer to stock up on all that winter stuff, and now it is really paying off. But I want to get another turn on that money, and I want to get it into eBay or whatever. So all right guys, so I have limited time. Let's get going here. Let me get back to my screen. Where am I? Okay, so I only have 3 orders going out this morning, and that's kind of how it's been all week. And it's not eBay's fault. It's my fault. I have not even finished those 16 items that I said I was going to list like a week ago. I have probably 4 of them still in the bucket, and I have not even had the time or made the time to come and just launch those 4, which would take me less than 10 minutes. But I like going rested to work. I believe in 6 to 7 hours of sleep at least, especially when you're a nurse. And so, I come home from those long 12-hour shifts, and by the time I just think about lunch the next day and the few things I need to do, it really is time for me to go to bed. So I'm not getting much done on those 3 days that I work, but that's okay. I knew that going in. But good sales today. 3 orders for $174.94. I love my new way of doing things. I used to have 3 orders and it would be $55 or $65. Now I have 3 orders and $174.94. And this is scalable. This really is. I just haven't been shopping. I've been spending a lot of time with my family. So I do believe that I will be a one-man show the rest of my life, if you want to put it that way. And I will have 6 to 10 orders a day in this caliber of item. And, if I would double what I had today, 1 big item, 1 big sale, and then some smaller sales that are still good, I could easily, or I will easily be at $500 a day again, but it'll be a lot less work. Other than sourcing is a little bit harder. I do admit that sourcing takes longer, but I don't have children at home, so I would much rather be outsourcing. So that's what I'm going to do the next 2 days is just source. I won't get any listings done. I don't know when I'm going to get my listings done. By Monday, I will have a lot of stuff up. So, all right, guys. So this is a Drysdale's trench coat. Now, these are bolos. Let me see if I can pull this out. This is like an oiled, what do I have on there? Oil skin. So, when you see this tag, and they look really like junky. They look all kind of globbed up sometimes if they haven't been taken care of. So this is Drysdale's. Let me make sure that you are seeing it. Let me zoom in a little bit. So Drysdale. So I find these actually fairly often. Once every few months I'll come across one if I'm really, really going through the coats. It might be more out here in Wyoming because it's kind of a Western frontier look, I guess. And so maybe that's why I find them more. I don't know, but it's not a surprise to me when I find one. And so this duster, if it had been in perfect condition, I think you can get $125, $150 sometimes. First of all, this is a men's size medium, which is a harder size. When you get into your XLs and stuff, then you can really make some money. And then secondly, sometimes the oil skin gets scuffs on it, like even just, not even really dirt, just like white streaks on it. And I won't treat these. I won't take them to the dry cleaner. So I just disclose them. And so anyway, I've had this a while. Let me see how long. I've had this since July 6th. And I might have even had it before then, but that's when I at least relisted it. Or worked with it and tried to edit it to get it to sell. So even after listing it or editing it, it still took, 4 months to sell. So I took $75 plus shipping, so $96.70. So that is a good sale. I gotta move some stuff here. I've got too much stuff in the way, guys. And gotta get this in an outer bag. So yeah, I am very, very happy. This is going to Arizona. So let's see how heavy this is. Yeah, the place where I've been doing consignment, they have been like pretty much since summer and into fall. They've been saying, oh, we can't take any stuff today or this week. And so I don't know if they had staffing issues or something else going on, but, they haven't been taking stuff. But now when I went, there is a sign that says, we will be taking stuff every single week, just like the old times. And so I don't know if they have some system they had to put in place or what, but I'm very excited about that because, you know, I was having huge amounts of consignment money there for a while, and it went down. All right, this coat, this big old trench coat, weighs 3 pounds, 15 ounces, so that's what I need to put in there. Like I said, it's going to Phoenix, so it really doesn't cost that much. I charged them $15.25 because, you know, if it were going to Florida, that is what it would cost. So it's only going to cost $9.35, and I'm going to click purchase shipping label. So I have to leave here by 6 today because we need to be there by 9 for my mom's dentist appointment, 2 hours away. So I've got some good podcasts. If you've never listened to Heavyweight is a really good podcast. I love that podcast. So they have a new episode this week, and I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I only listen to podcasts in the car. That's just like my thing, that because I drive a decent amount still, not as much as when I was sourcing all over the earth, which I'm going to get back to, but I still do save my really good podcasts so that I look forward to my trips. All right, so there's that one. That, if every single one was like that, life would be really good. All right, but I am thankful. This is a Toad & Company shirt. You know, and it's been hard for me because the way I was selling before on this Toad & Company shirt, it's just a men's large flannel shirt. And I would have taken $10 for this the first day I listed it. And that volume game is fine if you can get your life in order and list that much or get some employees. But I just could not quite work that out with my lifestyle and different things. You know, it doesn't mean that I can't find people at home who I trust to do it, but they would definitely have to work in their own home. I have a big old house and plenty of space, but I'm gone. If I'm 2 hours away sourcing and they're here taking photos, you know, we have a dog. It's just, you know, my husband coming home. You know, it's just like, how do we coordinate? Because our house is just full of people, family and friends and different things sometimes. So, you know, it's just hard to coordinate having someone work in our home. So I've just decided to just source more and up my, you know, my price per item. But it's been hard because, like on this Toad & Company shirt, I don't really think I've had any low offers on it, but I'm holding out for over 20 if I know it's worth over 20. Now, not excessively long, just like 3 months. So I just don't feel pressured to take any offer. I take good offers. Like I probably maybe would have taken 17 on this, especially on a slow day. Maybe I would have, but I won't take $10 anymore because it's just too much work at the bins to go do it. Now, you can't just say that, oh, I'm not going to take less. You have to have items that are worth enough that you can say that. And so on this item, I knew it was a good item and that people really like Toad & Co. And so then I can kind of declare that, hey, I'm not taking less. But you can't just do it with a Christopher & Banks shirt. You know, you can't. I see people doing that. That's why I'm saying that, is I see people just saying, oh, no, I'm not going to take less, but the item is not worth anything. You can't do it unless you have the stuff. So this is going to Meridian, Idaho. I charged $9.99 and it's going to cost, oh, no, it's Ground Advantage. I've got this in a priority flat. Let's put this in here. Yeah, $8.30. So, and this is an example. This is going to Idaho. If I would have had this in just a regular mailer for the customer, I could have sent it for $7.35 is what it's saying, based on weight. And, you know, this is a padded flat rate, but they get priority shipping for literally, you know, 90 cents more. So, you know, maybe if I would have advertised $7.50 in shipping, but if it wasn't going to Idaho, which is actually still somewhat close to Wyoming, it would have been $9 anyway. So I just stick on heavier things. I try to get them in a padded flat rate. I just feel like, especially at Christmas and things, are getting priority shipping. So padded flat rate. Here we go. All right, I've got one more thing going out, and I may have it packaged wrong. I may be able to condense the packaging. I'll look. I have another big jacket. It is jacket season, guys. If you have very little time, like on your lunch break from work or something, hit the jacket section. I know everybody else isn't dumb either, and some of those might be picked over, but you know, if they're bringing things out, that's your best chance of finding something worth $40, $50, $100 right now in the winter. It's at least one of the good areas. All right, so let me see if this really needs this big of a box. Yeah, it might. I might be able to get this in something else. I think I'm going to try. All right, so where is my tag? So this is a thing here. So if you see this in the thrift, you're like, oh, okay, what do I do? And a lot of you know this. Just for new people, might have some new people here. So this is in the pocket, and the reason why is because this is reversible. So when you're at the bins, you know, if you don't see it there, if it looks like it might be reversible, throw it in with your pile, and then look in the pockets, because you're looking for money anyway. I'm always hoping that there's some money in there. Very rarely do I find it, but I hear people all the time finding hundreds of dollars that Goodwill missed. But anyway, East-West, and really nice jacket. I have had this thing for a long time. Let me go see how long. Okay, so this is a men's medium also. It is a Y2K kind of 1990s thing. The last time I put any time or attention into this jacket was in July. So I might have had it through the last winter, knew it was worth some money. It didn't sell on that end of the last season. I got it edited in the middle of summer. This also says there is some faint staining on one sleeve, which I had forgotten. So at least I have it in the listing. I'm very picky. I put everything in the listing. So yeah, faint staining on the sleeve. I still got $31 for this thing. $31.99 plus shipping, so $45.99 on this thing. All right, and I'm gonna see if I can get this into a little bit nicer packaging situation. So I'm going to come back to that, guys, and finish it. This is going to Fall River, Massachusetts. My weight when I weighed it initially was 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Now, if I get rid of that box and put it more in a mailer, which I think it will fit, not a padded flat rate, but it'll fit in the mailer I just used for the other one. I charged $14, and it should cost around $12. So I'll still, you know, get a little bit of money on the shipping. Probably not much after eBay fees. Okay, so that is that. Let's get this here. I want to show you guys what I got. So everything in here, because let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything from the Goodwill that trip. I only went to that consignment store. And this is where I have the credit. I still have credit in Denver. I got to get to Denver, guys, but I'm finding so much in Wyoming, and I'm not caught up yet. So let me just go through here. And everything is on the tag. Some of it was downstairs. So, and downstairs means that it's half price. Okay, this is an Eileen Fisher. I love it when I find Eileen Fisher. It flips very fast for me. This is a size large. I still love bigger sizes, but that's good. Nice embroidery on here. And I think this is is it polyester or silk? Silk, 100% silk, and it's kind of got a lining. So this was downstairs in their stuff. So, you know, for whatever reason, I do think they have a very young demographic. There's a university there where this store is. And I mean, you know, this is probably more a my age type thing that I would wear. As a rule, I don't know if a younger woman would be as attracted to Eileen Fisher. And so anyway, I paid $10 for this. And I'm going to charge about $35 to $40 at least. I looked this up briefly in the store. I don't know why, because I already know it's worth money. But I was seeing, you know, should I pay 10? Because I was kind of like, that's a lot of money. But anyway, I'm happy with that purchase, and it should flip right away. All right, another Eileen Fisher. Eileen Fisher just does not move there for them. They know what it is, and they're not dumb, and that's why they kind of keep trying to price it high. Now this is more of a different green. It's not the blue green that you're seeing. It's a green, but it's very pretty, especially with the holidays coming up. This one, it said as is spot on it, and then it says $10. I looked everywhere for the spot. I'll probably find it when I lay it out to photo, but I paid half price for that, so that's $5. And you know, when I find the spot, if I do, I'll try to stain treat it. And as of right now, I don't see the spot. And this has happened to me before there with them, where it says, you know, dirty, and all it has is like one smudge, and you go like this and it comes off. You know, they don't wash clothes or worry about that. They just mark it the way it is. So yeah, I'm going to have to really put some time in here and see what's going on. But anyway, I paid $5 for it, so either way, it's fine. This is a women's, what size is this? Size large, also a women's large. So, and this is, I don't think this is a special fabric. I think it's just polyester. No, linen, actually. That's why I picked it up. It's linen. And I think in an Eileen Fisher, there's no, like, big spot right on the front. There's no, like, noticeable, like, you know, wear it and everybody notices spot that I see. So $5 for a linen sweater. Even if I do find the little spot, I think I'm good. I think I can put $30 on that. If I find the spot, you know, I'll do 30. If not, I'm going to look that up and maybe even do higher. So now they love Lauren Ralph Lauren there, and they price it pretty high. So here is this really cute dress. I love this dress, but I am a short person. XL, Lauren Ralph Lauren, XL. And this was half. This was downstairs. So $6. And it's not, it's a kind of a, well, I guess it's not really a faux wrap, but it's just really cute, very distinctive. I think I found this exact one. And I thought the last one, you know, went for about $30, $35 in an XL. Or no, their size was smaller, the one that went for that. So, you know, I'm going to try for $40. I think this is a really distinctive dress. I think people will like it with the paisley. If I take $30, that's fine. I paid $6, right? All right. Now, this one I paid full price for. And I love this brand, and this is not on their radar yet. That I showed you guys this last week, and that's why I went to this exact section. I thought maybe there's more, and sure enough, there was one. I wish there was 10 more. Anyway, size 3X, $3. They do not price their plus size really high. Again, maybe they feel like their demographic tends to be thinner. I don't think so. I think studies show that even people in college can be, you know, a decent women's size, you know. Not everyone is a size 2, but for whatever reason, they take the consignment of the bigger stuff, but then I guess they just don't feel like it performs. And this is, I mean, a plain black shirt in their mind, so I get it. But it's really pretty. If you look up close, it's got ruching, and it's very pretty in a 3X. And so, yeah, $3, full price. And this Vicky V, you can look at my video before, or you can go look it up for yourself. It does really, really well. It has like 100% sell-through, so I am excited about that. All right, these I kind of went back and forth for, but they were $5. And remember, I've got a $400 credit. Plus, winter is coming, and my work schedule is crazy. Christmas is coming, so I'm busy with family. So, you know, I may be buying things that, you know, aren't my 100% favorite. I want all CC Filson, by the way. I just want 100% CC Filson. That's all I want. But these are Lauren Ralph Lauren. They're in a linen. They're a size 8. So first of all, I really love these, but they're not 8 petite, so I don't think I could wear them. I need petite. They would look kind of funny on me. But a very pretty kind of medium orange, I guess you would say, but kind of not really coral, so I guess you would just say orange. But I think these will do okay. I know it's not winter, or I mean, I know it's not linen season for summer, but I'm buying now. I found it for $5. That's a good buy. I think I can get over 20 for that. Not much more than that because they're cropped or capris. Eileen Fisher. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't remember if I paid full price or half price for this. I might have paid $8 for this. I can't remember if this was downstairs or not. I'd have to look at my receipt. But anyway, very pretty blue. It's just a shell, and I thought, you know, I'm almost sure I paid $8. And then it's a women's small. And so I thought, you know, $8 on a women's small blouse. But I looked it up, and these shells, just these shells in Eileen Fisher, do really well. They sell actually quite fast. And I looked up some of the smalls, and this is a silk stretch blend. So I still should get pretty close to 25 or 30 on this. I'm going to start probably at 35, just because it's a really pretty, it's not the same blue that you're seeing, but it's a very pretty kind of holiday blue shell. You know, I would probably keep that if it would fit me, but I can't wear a small. All right, now this makes me happy. Happy. Okay, the Real. And maybe they sent these back. I don't know. I should look. Maybe they either ordered them on the Real, or I guess the Real would never have tagged them if they were fake, right? They wouldn't have put their tag on it. So anyway, I know they're not fake, but Purple Label, Ralph Lauren. And I honestly, guys, I did not see this Real tag till now. Never saw it. I saw Purple Ralph Lauren, threw it and went. So that makes me even happier. Pinstriped women's pants in... Why does this stuff have to be in my size? I do not need a $200 pair of pants, but you know I'm going to try these on. And what if they fit really good? I do not need, you know, and I don't think I'll get 200 used, but that's what they would have been new. I think these are wool stretch blend. So I am going to aim for 100 on these. And I do actually really like these pants. Thankfully, I'm short, so I don't think these would fit me. So that solves that issue. But let's see. People who would buy $200 pair of pants, maybe they have $200 in the pockets. But nope, I guess not. But anyway, that was a good find. Where is the tag for what I paid them, though? I paid like $8 for these. 8 or 10 or something like that. Where is their tag? It's got to be in here, because I know that they don't sell you anything unless you've got the tag. So, well, guys, I truly don't know where it went. It's got to be here. I guess it was right there. Anyway, these were downstairs, so they were half price, but I think I still paid $8 or $10 for them. Sorry, I don't know what happened to that tag. That's really strange, because like I said, you can't just go up with an item with no tag on it. They're not going to go for that at that store. All right. Well, that's interesting. All right. And then this is a really good, just solid thing. J. Jill Down. So I saw Down, and they had this for $18, and I got it downstairs for $9. And it's a really nice size. It's kind of a light puffer down vest. And it is in a 4X. And I thought, you know, that has to be a decent price. So I did pay $9 of my consignment credit for that. But I think I did really well. I'm going to put 35 to 40 on this, and I have no doubt I'll get it. So guys, that's all I got, and I'm very happy. Like, I'm happy that I brought home, what, 7 items, 8 items. That makes me not feel stressed, but especially these. I know I'm going to get a nice price on those. So anyway, it is 5:40. I haven't had breakfast. I hate eating this early in the morning, but you know, I just have reasons that I'm going to be on the road 3 hours, so I better grab something. And anyway, I'm going to ship that east to west coast coat. And I'm going to shop my day away. I'm going to get a Thai tea at Walmart. I've worked over 40 hours, guys, this week, and 60 of the last. So I'm going to do whatever I want to do, honestly. I'm going to spend time with my mom and just really shop. Then my son wants to go to Goodwill when I get back from that town. We're going to go to Goodwill again. And then tomorrow we're going to probably go back to the same town we're at, because with my mom, she likes to shop, but she wants to go to Kohl's and spend $40 on a pair of pants when, and she does thrift, like she'll tolerate it for a while, but you know, like we're finding the same pants, and she knows that, but it's just her thing. You know, she's 76 and she has the money, and so whatever. So she's going to go to Kohl's and overspend while I go find the same pants to resell to someone like my mom for $5. So anyway, we're gonna have fun, and I'll talk to you guys probably this weekend. I do have 4 days off, so I'll probably catch you in a couple days. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave your comments below. I love hearing from you, especially when I'm at work. Like I come home at 6 and I hear from you guys. It keeps me going. So talk to you later. Bye bye.